All right, welcome back to Nightside. New studies show vaping and smoking cigarettes can affect your health in the same way. In a published study, researchers gathered data from 2,600 smokers who use cigarettes and e-cigarettes and compared the data. They found both groups were exposed to the same level of toxins.
The number of cigarettes per day, whether it's the e-cigarettes or the regular cigarettes, the number of cigarettes per day was the most important factor, where, of course, higher number of cigarettes gave you higher number of toxins.
Now, exposure to these toxins are what could cause cancer or heart disease.
The goal really should be to get to zero smoking, zero tobacco use.
If you're trying to quit, the CDC recommends making a plan to quit and sticking to it. It also suggests getting advice from a doctor or trying a quit smoking medicine. Another new study from the CDC is showing the autism diagnosis rate is increasing in children. The study found about 1 in every 31 kids were diagnosed with autism by age 8 in 2022. That's up from 1 in every 36 kids in 2020. The Department of Health and Human Services launched a testing and research effort last week to try to figure out the cause. But the CDC reports better diagnostic practices could explain the recent rise. A new spot opened up today that aims to help mothers and babies. MultiCare and Northwest Mothers Milk Bank opened a drop-off site at Deaconess Hospital. At this site, you can drop off breast milk, which the hospital can then use. One mother whose son spent time in the NICU at Deaconess says she's now donating as a way to help those going through a similar situation.
I've been donating my milk to the Northwest Mothers Milk Bank just as a way to kind of give back to the babies that need it and relieve stress of mothers that might not be able to produce milk.
And to make sure the milk is safe, it's shipped to a milk bank in Portland where it's tested and pasteurized before being sent back to the inland Northwest. If you or your child are looking for job opportunities in the trades and armed forces, the Follow Your Compass Armed Forces Career Crossover and Trades Day is happening next Wednesday. This event will be held at the Hub Sports Center in Liberty Lake. Students will be able to network and connect with professionals from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And from noon to 2, people 18 and over are invited to participate. For more information, you can head to KXLY.com.